Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. We are in Kelowna with Tracy today, and we are crafting together. We are getting messy with our jelly plates, and we have sprays, we have stencils, we have just a whole bunch of fun to do. Tracy already did some background pages. She's going to show them to you.
I picked light colors. Oh, there's a boo-boo, but anyway. Yeah. Those are the colors I picked.
And these are the two that I did. Well, we actually did more, but we will show them later. And I wasn't a fan of how this one turned out, so it's going to be either my roll off, or I'll use a stencil and I'll just use the extra off one there. It's nice and shimmery, but yeah, I don't like it. All right, so we are going to get started. We've got lots of different sprays to use, different colors. There's spray stains.
I'll use one that doesn't take too much.
Okay, there's mica stains we have. Tracy brought in some of these Color Bloom spray mists. Yeah.
These ones are by Prima. I got them several years ago, but they're beautiful.
So, see, if I'd seen this purple earlier, then that's all I would have been using.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to use some gold.
So a lot of them we've shaken, some we haven't.
Yeah, so you're going to hear them.
There. And so we've cut tag sizes. These are 3 by 6. And we also have regular size paper. So I am just going to start.
Oh my goodness.
Because I love the purple. I hadn't realized that the purple was sitting there. And you don't have to add the water first.
This is oxide spray. It's abandoned coral.
And then there we go. So there's one. And this is just the first layer. So just remember that you're doing layers.
This is spiced marmalade. Look at my fingers.
The house is pretty quiet right now. Everyone's downstairs. Tom is downstairs relaxing, having himself a good old day.
My husband's working.
This is Mica Merry Mint, and I seem to be wearing a bit.
And this is Gold Foil Color Bloom by Prima.
You know you're going to get a play-by-play of all the colors.
Yeah.
Squeezed lemonade.
And we didn't add water to this, right?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
No, you don't need to. And I'm going to keep using this one page with the other colors, and I'm just kissing the plate. Just kissing it, adding color. And you don't have to get rid of all the white spaces, as you know. It's nice to have white space. These are going to get cut up, I think, anyway, into their own individual art pieces, whether they're tags or journaling cards or bases for clusters. And you know, I'm not drying in between the layers. It's very warm in here, so I don't think it's needed. Broken china. This one I'm just going to cover the plate just like that. I'm going to try it. Why not? We're here to try. And I've never used the INKS sprays before, so this is a real fun experiment for me.
I'm not a fan of the gold that I put on here, so I'm just going to kind of dab it off. And put something else on there. Bright.
That's cute. And I like that the colors still run after you've put them on there. But you can tell we've been playing ahead of time because I'm definitely full of sprays. Different colors. Ooh. abandoned coral. Colors are gorgeous.
Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful.
Oh, what's this one? Spiced marmalade. There we go. I'm going to get a full page for this one as well.
My colors turned out so nice last time, and this time it's like, what?
Because they're never the same.
I know.
Never the same.
I was learning.
And look at that. Oh, that is fabulous. It's got some of the blues on there. And so one of the cleanup sheets, I'm going to lay it on here. And I'm just building the layers on these pages. See?
I don't know if you can tell, but there's some shimmer there. It looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to do one more tag. What do I like? What do I like? Wild honey. Wild honey. Tracy has a beautiful assortment of different sprays and stuff, so yes, I'm enjoying myself with them.
That's what happens when you work at a scrapbooking store. You never go home with a paycheck.
So this is not working.
I don't work for one now. I'm just saying.
Oh, there we go. Just had to be spritzed up a bit. Woo, it's all foamy.
Wow.
That's interesting. And then there was a gold one, right?
What colors were you using? Stormy Sky?
I think I don't know if I did or not.
Uncharted Mariner.
There, let's do that. What kind of mud did I make? Let's find out. So this paper, it has the flat side and it's the bumpy side. And I use the bumpy side. This is watercolor paper and it's pretty thick, which I really like. So I'm just gonna lay it down and rub it. But I mean, this is the first layer, so if you don't like it, don't give up. Yeah, see, I don't like this, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna add more layers to it. And then we'll use some stencils, and then that can be the backdrop. So that's okay, like that. Take one of my other sheets, and I'm just going to wipe it up. And if the back gets all colored too, well, that's good. So that's just going to keep, I'm just going to keep adding to that one. The two of them there, whoops.
You're marking up my paper, girl.
All right, so we did use stencils before, and I'm gonna try this one. I didn't use this one, but I'm just gonna try it, and I'll use my brushos. Nice.
Blues and greens are my colors,
yeah,
for the most part, but it's
yeah,
like, you this is so exciting.
So these are the brushos that we did use before in when we did one of our mixed media things for Amanda. So this one is Brilliant Red, and all I do is I lay the stencil and I'm just going to shake some of it. You don't have to use a lot. This stuff is pigmented and it goes a long way. And this one is Prussian Blue. This color is stunning. But I wanted to give it a different look. And then what is this? This is Gamboge. I'll wait for that one because I'm not sure. Water spritzer. So you just have to spritz it. Get it nice and wet. And you can either lift it straight off, or you can take a background that you've used and you can lay it on top. And I'm going to use my roller ball and just...
It's called a brayer, just so you know.
Well, it could be both.
Well, I mean, the technical term for it.
And then when that's dry, I know it doesn't look like it right now, but it'll have the outline because I can see all the lines in there. And so if you have time, you let it dry and then you can add another layer to it. But I mean, who has time? We're just gonna do it.
Who has time? So many colors.
One of our tags. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, you know, it's an experiment. And we're just playing. And that's what matters. Nope. But that's okay. I have some of the splotches there of the design. And once it's dry, well, that's when you see what it looks like, right? If it looks any good or not. So I'm gonna just do that again. I'll pop it on this side that's closest to me this time, if I can get it even. Let me grab a paper towel.
I'm using these really inexpensive stencils.
Try the gamboge. It's like an orangey kind of color. I could use the green and make mud, but I'm gonna use red.
So I have these infusions. This one is Sunset Beach, for instance, and it's Sparkle, Sprinkle. Oh boy, I need glasses. Oh, I'm wearing them.
Yep, if you don't mind getting messy with inks, well, this is the way to go. For sure. There we are. Just,
and this is Infusion's Emerald Isle. Oh, I didn't want to mix green.
Whoa. Well, see that?
Oh my gosh. That's beautiful.
And that was just putting it on the stencil. I had a lot of water on here, but you can see the outline at the bottom, all the decoration there. But, you know, like we do, we just run all the liquid down, and then there's so much on here that I can just keep going, like right there. Wow. So that's going to be really nice. It'll take a while to dry, but I have all of the design from the stencil on all of the corners, just like that. And then you can leave it to dry. That'll take a little bit. See what this brings. So that'll have a nice imprint on this one of that design.
That looks really pretty.
It's really nice. So I better set it aside to dry. We have a table behind me that's being used, and also beside us, but so there, it's got the imprint on there. It's lovely.
We're kind of putting them anywhere we can find space because my craft room's a disaster.
Yeah, so I'll lift this up. And so now, if we were using paint, which we're going to do, we're going to have a second video where we use paint. So if you try this and you have your whole imprint in your jelly plate, so when it's dry, you can add your thin layer of paint and then lift it off, and then the imprint is on the front, but you can do designs all over it, and then it will be just amazing. So, yeah.
This big fat mess I made.
It's okay. That's why we have the table covered.
Yeah. I thought that was a brilliant idea myself. But...
So it's just nice to have a bunch of backgrounds made, and then we can use them and make all the pretties. So
I'm dabbing off the colors I don't really like. This Sunset Beach is really pretty.
Scorched Timber. It's a stain. It's a spray stain. Very dark. Love it. So if you're looking for grunge, vintage, I mean, these colors are the way to go. So what goes well with it? I don't know. We'll try the bronze. And this is a shimmer. Perfect Pearls Mist. For dazzling pearlescence, it says. Okay, so I'm just going to use up some of these tags. Oh yeah. If you want to add water, add some water. Takes the color further for you. Oh yeah, see? Grunge.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
Beautiful grunge. Yeah, we finished our grungy paper bag journal, so that was a load of fun. So I'm just taking off the extra color here.
So this is one of my backgrounds from before.
Oh. You can hear Bosch coming for a visit. That's Tracy's dog. He's adorable.
He's a good boy, hey? Hi, buddy. What are you up to?
So there, that's just taken off all the extra colors. And look at this. I gotta show you this. Tracy just did this. You can see the designs in there. And look at the colors. Like, I love the brightness of her pages. I do strive for brightness sometimes.
It's hard though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more of a blue, green, yellow person, but
yeah.
Then sometimes I just go a little crazy.
And the yellow, it's a foamer. It foams right up.
It's a foamer.
It does. Look at it. It foams right up when you put it on there. It's like, oh, that's interesting. So they have Winterberry. Tracy she has the, like the Christmassy colors, and they're just gorgeous.
Mainly because they were on sale.
Come on, you can work. Do I have a color wheel? No. Do I play with colors? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
So
you just
true,
play.
hey?
Just play.
So true.
See? Oh, love that. Turned out so amazing.
Okay, so I have a favorite infusions color, Sunset Beach.
Look
at that.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that so pretty? But look at how it dried. See, this is like really rich and colorful, and then it dries lighter than that. You know what I mean?
Yep. Bosch is bored. He's leaving.
Yep. He's like, ugh, you ladies.
So there's a total difference in my color where I started from.
Wow.
So we've got purples in there and pinks. I didn't even put purple on the plate. So there you go. But that's just the colors coming together.
Just saying.
Those are awesome. So I'm just going to carry on with the tags that I'm doing here. So we're going to be working on that other paper bag journal. I don't know how much I'll be doing on camera, but if you want to see that process too, then you guys can let me know in the comments. So look at the marbling of those colors. Excuse my fingers. They're getting worse. I know. I'm as colorful as my paper.
I love it.
So I just laid the stencil on, and then I'm going to try and get the imprint onto my page here. And so probably when we do the second video, our fingers are still going to be inked. So please keep that in mind when you're watching.
Yeah, you're gonna say, hey.
Because it'll end up being the same day.
It will.
So here is all the imprints of our stencil, and it's quite shimmery because of the
Color bloom.
yeah, these color bloom gilded spray mists. These are phenomenal.
I don't know if they still make them, to be quite honest with you, but
So there we are.
that's, I love it. Look at that.
So that's the off bits from the stencil that I put there. So now this is the beginning of a background. And then from there we'll just continue to add. All right, I think I'm done with the stencil. Tracy was kind enough to bring a bin of water for us so that we could put the stencils in there.
Yeah, we're just throwing them in there so that they don't, I don't know, stain. Let's go with that.
And then there is the negative from the stencil off the plate. Fabulous. All right, so then it's, well, relatively clear. And if you need to clean it, wet wipes work beautifully. And then we'll just, whoops, just gonna wipe it off. I try not to completely scrub it. I would like to have some of that background stuff on there still, because it adds more more texture to the next ones that we begin. I even have ink on my arm. How does that work?
I probably sprayed you.
Garbage disappeared. Oop, I missed.
Don't worry about it.
The garbage pail is way over there, and I just tried to hoof my wipe, and it didn't go in, of course.
Yeah, I moved it.
Because I'm not a basketball player, and I can't get it in.
Yeah, but I'd like to see a basketball player do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm going to pause the video. We're going to get stuff dried up, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Everything is dry, and I'm just going to show you the backgrounds that I have done, and then we're going to play with some paint. Tracy is also going to show you some stuff, so I'll just go through them quick because we are going to do projects with them eventually. So, and I think we are, yes, we are doing another video, and that'll come on a different day, and then I'll upload it, and we'll be using paints. Well, we're doing paints right now.
Yeah.
So we're going to do stuff with them.
These are the sprays.
So those are the tags with our inks.
I love that one.
Isn't that fun? Mm-hmm. And so this one I'm not happy with. I might use it with my painting. Yeah, lots of these, they really need work, don't they?
Yeah.
But this to me is grunge, and gorgeous grunge. And then Tracy's are bright and bolder, and then she has the images in the centers. This is the worst one. Yeah, it's got a little burst there. This was with the brushos, I believe.
Yes, this is
So,
with the...
yeah. All right, I'm going to set those on the table.
I'm just saying, like, this is so addicting that, oh, this is paint.
So you know
This is
she's
paint.
having fun.
Oh,
All right.
goodness.
So we both have our jelly plates. I made sure to bring mine because Tracy wanted to do this today. So
I sure did.
this has paint on it. I've let it dry, and that's because we were, excuse my fingers, like I mentioned, it's still going to be painty, inky. But I did this one with paint and stenciling, and then this is from my little cap. I added the circles, and then I did mark making. This is bubble wrap, and then here I have from the corrugated cardboard, and then I just added some circles with the black paint on that one. And this is on watercolor paper, but we're going to use copy paper for what we do on the video. All right, so let's get started. I hope you've been playing along with us. I hope you'll grab up all your paints now and have a play with us. And you know me, I have no idea. I just play with color, just have some fun. So
I'm pretty sure this is from the dollar store. It's Silver Morning. Kind of wanted to start with, I like to start with it because when you bring up your other layers, it's got shiny.
this one's just about empty.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. So I'll leave it upside down.
What did I paint that was orange?
I don't know. I don't know, but it must be a color that you like. All right, so let's just roll it out. So we're just gonna have some fun. And I'm using paper to roll off here, just right here. And every color I use, I'm rolling it off so that I don't add the extra. And if it, because it's gonna stay on my roller, a little bit of it anyway, so it's all right. And then just have fun. You can just do it like this and lift it off. But stencils, aren't these stunning? These are all Tracy's that I'm using.
And they come from various places. Some are Joggles, some are Visible Image, some of them are AliExpress.
I don't want to use my roller because I don't want to lose the paint underneath right now, like in the holes. I want to just have, I wonder if I could just do it lightly with the little guy, but I'm just going to try it. I don't want too much of the color to go away, is what I mean in the circles. I want it to stay, but
we have so much stuff on this table, you can't find your little guy.
that's all right. I'll just use him lightly. And what do I know? I just know I'm having fun. See, and then there's all these little circles on here. I just love it. There we go. So that's good. And I don't know that there's anything left on here, but I am going to run it off on my small jelly plate. Oh yes, and they've even added some color for me, which is fabulous. Put the rest on my runoff sheet, roll-off sheet. Yep, so you know it's completely dry when nothing else comes off. Trying to dry it. That's where I just take one of these thicker pages and I fan. And if it's not completely dry, I'm not too concerned because I'm going to be adding other things to it. Tracy's holding the paper down so it doesn't blow away. Oh goodness, funny. And I just wanted to show you, I bought these, they're gouache paints. I bought them from Amazon. There's 24 colors. I've never used them before. Obviously it's a new thing, not sponsored, not anything. It's just a paint that I wanted to try. So I took all the paints out just to see all the colors, but oh, Holy moly, look at them all.
They're so
And they
beautiful.
are just stunning colors. So
Guess
I'm
what?
gonna...
She said that we get to try them.
Yeah, I don't know how they'll do on the jelly plate. I know they work amazing on watercolor paper. So we are going to try it on the jelly plate, and we're just going to check things out. Because that's what we do. We just play. That's what it's about. So this, just a little bit of the red. The blue's already dry. The orange is already dry. And this here. So just a couple little pieces there are still, you know, wet. And then I'm going to pick cream, and I'm just going to lift it with the cream. And so it's a thin layer. We have copy paper. I like using the copy paper when I'm lifting. Oop, not too much. Sorry,
Nope.
okay. And here we go. We're just going to roll it out. I try not to be heavy-handed with the paint. Sometimes I don't succeed, but I'm just going to roll it out onto there. And I've left the stencil on my roll-off sheet. There we go. And then the idea, you just give it a nice rub all over. And if paint stays behind, it's okay. It's probably not going to be a complete clean off. But once it's done, then hopefully I'll do it and everything will come off. So let's see what we have. And so there's a background. So we have the colors on there, and you can see all the circles. So now you can be done if you want, or...
That looks beautiful.
Thank you. We'll just carry on.
I love the colors you picked.
Thanks. So we've got some blue. And I am going to use this warm white. Let's see what we can do with this little bit. Oops, come on. There we go. That's what I want to see. So I didn't add very much on here, which is fine. I'm going to add some there, add some there.
So this is a silly question, but I've been just so busy putting stuff on here that when I put this on, what color is going to show the most? The ones that I put on underneath?
Your top, yeah, your bottom ones, that's what's going to be standing out.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and the rest will be the background. Yep. And so there's that with just the blue and the white. And of course I have the black because when I was rolling off, I was a little bit rambunctious. And it just went right off into, yeah.
Oblivion.
All right, so I'm going to try this gouache paint because I'm very, very curious to see if it will work on the jelly plate. So let's do that. Whew. This is vermilion.
Ooh.
So I'm not sure how it'll do.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but we are here. This one is crimson. And I don't know if I need to, you know how paints you shake. I don't know if this one has to be squished around or what. So, whoa, that just, did you see how that squirted out? All right. All right, let's try. And yes, I'm mixing the two colors together. I want to see what comes up.
That reminds me of fire.
Just have to move my two sheets
Sunset.
because I don't want that. So there we go. All right, and because I like these circles so much, they are going down right at the side. You can use stamps. I have a fingerprint there now. See, that's gonna look fabulous on there. So I'm going to put the other part on my small one here.
Holy moly, check that out. I love it.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I love it.
You'll find something to do with it.
I will. I'm a gonna.
And I want to add more texture. So I'm adding my corrugated cardboard. And I'm just going around the outside of the circles that were just put down. And that'll give the circles time to dry. So there's that. Then I have the bubble wrap. I still have some empty spaces. Ooh. So that's going to add some interest. It's just having fun. Just
like how that turned out.
yeah, just having fun. That's all it's about, right?
Oh, I love that.
All right, so where's my piece that I've been using to dry?
Come on. Lob it on.
It's better than a heat tool and having to stop the video and start the video and piece a whole bunch of them together.
Can you use your heat tool on your jelly plate?
It has to be a cool setting. It can't be a hot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So now to lift it, what should I use to lift? I don't want just a cream. Maybe I do. A warm white. I was thinking cream, but I like the warm white. Sorry, I'm just peeling off the little gross piece there.
Paint's not.
Yep, there you go.
I think I'm so funny.
Okay, so here we go. Oops. Nice thin layer. You can do it both ways.
Brenda knows what thin layer means. I, on the other hand, do not.
All right, so should I get a clean piece of paper? Yes, I should. Sorry, before it dries, preferably. We're both rubbing. Oh, I think she's happy with what's coming off the plate.
Look at that.
Yep, beautiful colors. Yep, just bring it up.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Look at how stunning that is. There's some shimmer on there. Oh, I love the colors.
Yeah, it came out nicely.
All right. So there we go.
That, my friend, is stunning.
So there. So you can see the lines and you can see the circles. And then when you go stamping on here, then that you'll be adding all that other layer on there, right? Which is great. I'm not done with it though. I'm going to carry on with it because I want to just add more color.
How did that feel like, because it was a different paint? Did it feel the same as these ones?
Yep, it felt the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't, I wasn't sure what to expect with it. Like working with it on the jelly plate. It just runs out but there's a very nice texture to it. These are fabulous. Oh, sorry, this one was mauve, and then this one is cobalt blue, which is a fabulous color. So I'm gonna, whoop. And then I'm gonna add some white into it as well. There we go. And those three colors are, they should be just stunning together. So here we go.
Ooh.
So the blue is watery, like it's you see how it's beading on the plate. So maybe that's the darker colors, maybe that's what it does. Yeah, I don't know, but we are, yeah, it's different. So I'm adding the white in the other spots as well, just to give it a little bit of a different look. That one stencil is going to be so full of paint, it's going to take an hour to wash.
No, we soak it.
We bought finger brushes from the dollar store.
Oh, really?
And whatever is on your stencils, whether it's paint or ink, it scrubs off with a little bit of warm soap and using the finger scrubber. Yep, comes off really nice.
I'm trying to get this clean.
And so that is very shiny. Holy mackerels, is that ever shiny?
Oh, it is.
See that shine? You can probably catch the shine there on video. Wow. And that was the blue going down into, or going up to the mauve. That's wild. So let me grab one of these background sheets and I'm gonna see if more will come off. Oh yeah, so then you have the darker blue in there. This I think is already dry. Oh nope, purple. So there. So the fun thing about this is you just keep building. Build, build, build. So I'm just gonna get back to this, just to the paint. And yeah, I keep building on my small gel plate as well. I have this stencil here. Just like that. And then I'm going to add it. You have a little crease. That's okay. So there's that. And I'm going to turn it up the other way. And I'm just going to put it into the corner. Just like that. And I have these Tim Holtz stamps. I have to show you these ones. I talked about them before, but these ones are Reflections CMS 111. That's the number. But these are reflections, so the wording and the numbers are all backwards. So I'm going to take the words and I'm actually going to put them on the plate. These are the sides that didn't get a stencil, so they are getting the stamp just like that.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and I think it's probably just about dry, but there might be a little bit of imprint there. I don't know, but it's just all in the trying. So I'm going to lift the small one while we're here. What should I use? Maybe I'll use this one. I feel that it needs to be used. So I'm going to actually use white for this one. There we go. That's probably too much, so but I'll lift it off and then we will there. And while it's still wet, we'll lift it off. So Tracy's plate's a lot cleaner than mine.
Yeah, I just wanted to get mine cleaned off, so I
It's
just
beautiful.
Thanks.
That's a fabulous background.
Yeah.
And so that just ended up on there like that. Probably didn't rub it long enough, but that's okay because I still have stuff on there that I can remove. So this should be dry now. Looks dry.
I love that you recommended putting a piece of paper underneath this. It makes a difference.
Yes, I like it. All right, I'm just going to use this pink. It's called Tutti Frutti, just to be
Rudy.
different.
Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy.
All right, here we go. And see what happens. And then when we come back for part 2, we'll have some of our stuff cut up and we will make stuff with them. Because these are all the backgrounds. It would have been way too long of a video if we tried to do it all in one. It's just way too long. I'm not sure how long we've been on. Probably about 40 minutes so far for this video. So I might as well just use a fresh piece for this lift, and then that will be another background. So hopefully it'll all come off like good little print. Oh, look at the other side.
Okay. So supposedly a thin layer.
All right, so let's check it out. The edges, of course, don't get clear, but I'm okay with that. So there is the last pull. So I have the lines from our stencils. I have the writing in the corners. So I call that a win background. So I like that one quite a bit. All right. So I'm going to bring back our words and use the black and then just add some there. I don't know if you've noticed, but the darker your colors, the faster they dry, especially in the heat. That's what I've noticed anyway. So I'm just adding paint. I'm going to put my stamp here because I am going to stamp. It doesn't have to be heavy stamping, and it could just be pieces of stamp. And your stamps will wash from your paint. Get some nice warm soapy water and it would be good. And so there we go, just some light stamping on there. Just adding the rest, and then I'll get that washed. I didn't bring a wet cloth or anything for it, so that's okay.
For what?
For the stamps. I forgot.
Oh, can you use a baby wipe?
Oh yeah.
Okay. If you can find it in this disaster.
Got some bubbles. The bubble wrap. I don't know if one side is better than the other or what. Let's try. Nope, they're both the same.
I don't know if you want to use these or not. I'll save them for you.
Okay. And I just have my cardboard corrugated cardboard. We'll just add some of that and then we'll call her good. Ruler. I just added a little bit of black because I don't want to use too much. And yes, I left my paper on my jelly plate. It just gives it a nice soft surface to play with. You can do it as a grid, just like that. That's fun. Better do a little bit on the opposite side just to kind of give it balance. There we go. What do you think of that? And so there. So then once it gets cut up and you add your elements, it's gonna have a whole new look to it, right? Which is fabulous. All right, I'm gonna take out this piece here instead of using the whole entire book.
So as you can tell, Brenda is really good at keeping with the program. Me, on the other hand, I've decided, okay, I've played enough. I'm gonna move on.
That's okay, because I think she's itching to get to the tag making and all that fun stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. Right?
Yeah.
That's what we are going to be doing right now. I just need to finish this and then we can do that.
I'm very pleased with my colors.
Good.
That I got. So
all right, so we're gonna call this video done.
yes.
So this background we just finished. Tracy will show you hers. And they all need work, of course.
Oh yeah.
And so there's that mess. No, it's not a mess. I love it. And then this one, of course, we'll be adding stuff to it when we start playing with them. And that will be video number 2. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. God bless, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.